Hello everybody and welcome to the Fall of 2015 season preview with Team BakaMelting Jelly as always. Obviously the Baka is
back.
Is back.
It's me! Baka... Oh, I can't make
Baka
it
Ting.
Baka Ting.
Baka Ting.
Damn, that should have been my name. I missed out a chance there.
The Baka is back again.
Yeah, he is.
It's Alan.
Hello.
And the melting is not quite in his melting season yet, but he's getting there.
We're in our freezing season right now.
It feels like winter today, and that sucks.
Which is weird, because it is actually fall.
Yeah.
Whee.
Fall down, because everything's so icy. What?
It genuinely felt like winter this morning when I woke up. So I'm dreading the winter season, because I'll just be like, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, man.
Could be wearing hats and coats and stuff.
I am wearing a hat, and I'm wearing 2 layers. 3 layers, in fact.
I'm going to do a video, and you guys are going to be, like, under Doonas, and I'm just going to be naked.
Please don't be, because I can't put that on YouTube.
Yeah, you'll get a community strike.
Well, something. Can it be a hat?
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
Anyway. We're going to talk about anime, surprisingly, and I'm going to get through these as fast as possible because we've got some exciting stuff coming up at the end. I can't wait.
Alan did that on purpose, I'm betting.
Yeah, the joke. I can't talk about this now.
You have to earn it.
To end on a high note.
Yeah, I suppose. So we're going to talk about the first show, which is Concrete Revolution.
Revolution?
Chojin Genso.
Yeah.
Which the only reason I was like, I could watch this is because it's a Bones show. And I need to stop doing this because I figured out I don't like every Bones show. So I just need to pick the ones that I think are interesting.
Do you think Bones have gone, oh shit, she's figured it out?
They tried their best to reel me in with this one though, because they got the same writer as FMA, they got the same director as FMA, and I'm a big fan of FMA. So I'm probably going to watch it.
And it's like super nutty, buck wild, psychedelic, crazy colours, the anime.
Yeah.
I think I got this one confused with one of the other PVs that I forget the name of.
I think we're talking about it soon.
I don't know. But I don't really have anything interesting to say about this apart from Bones, you got me again, and I hate you a little bit because time is precious.
I didn't realise until I watched the PV this had robots in it. This has got robots in it.
So, how are you feeling about it?
It's got titans from outer space, life forms from a mystical world, phantoms and goblins from ancient times, and cyborgs created by scientists.
And still room for more.
That's well sick, bro.
That's like everything all at once.
And the PV was just like an explosion of every non-web safe colour.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this. Might wait to see what people say about it.
Wow, you're losing faith in Bones, Abby?
A little bit. I don't know why.
Wasn't Akagami no Dingy Dong from last season like amazing?
I've only seen the first 2 episodes because I like Vista because they give me options, but I feel like their adverts, because there isn't a paid version of Vista right now.
Yeah.
Their adverts are a little bit obnoxious. No offense, Vista, because I love you, you're great, but your adverts are always coming in at inappropriate times, and it sort of takes me out of it and makes me not want to watch anything on your service, I'm afraid.
Yeah. So it's not Bones you've fallen out with. It's Vista.
It's Vista. When they have a paid version of it, and I can pay for it, like, I'll probably be fine. So, yeah, Bones are good. I don't know if
you just currently have a Bones to pick with them.
Bones are still my actually. I don't think Bones are my favourite studio anymore.
Oh god.
Who is your favourite studio then?
KyoAni.
Oh, that's cheating.
They make her husband.
After watching Hibike Euphonium, I realised what that studio could do, and
not after 3.
Wait, you're just realising what KyoAni can do?
Alright, seriously, you need to watch Hibike Euphonium because visually it looks so much more impressive than 3.
Whoa.
It's got really good cinematography.
They don't even splash around in that show.
I mean, don't get me wrong, 3 is pretty fucking great. Like, Don't you worry. But shall we move on to, like, things that actually might relate to Free in a way, because it's got boys in it?
Okay, sure.
One of the things I've been excited about since, like, March has been High School Star Musical.
Starmu.
Damu.
I will say the reason that I'm excited about this is because Utano Prince Summer this year was not very good, and
Yeah.
I have a hole to fill. Wait.
I'm sorry. I laughed.
I frowned as soon as I said that. I can't rephrase that and save it, can I?
No. Let's just let it hang there.
Okay. Basically, have you just realised what I said?
No, it's just what Pat said.
Okay. Right, so Utano Prince Summer this year wasn't very good. I'm going to make a review on that one day so I can explain why it wasn't very good there, but it was mostly because it focused on a bunch of characters that I really, really, really don't like.
Yeah.
So hopefully Starmu will be my saviour for shonen idol anime this year.
And
Even
there
though
was no
I think it's about
CGI
the
dancing in the
Club.
PV.
No.
I've got
It
hope.
looked really good, the dancing.
But neither did Utapri until season 3.
Yeah.
They
Everything
made a
went-
star
it all
with
went
their
Piton.
fingers and it was pretty, and there's a guy with his hair tied up and it looks
And the logo is just Kamigami's logo.
Yeah.
true.
So I'm excited about this. Director did Kuroko 1, 2, and 3, which is entirely different, unless it's like a sports anime, but with idols. Where they, like, compete against other school idols, maybe.
Who knows?
I don't know what's going to happen.
Do you reckon they're going to be like into the idol zone? And they dance and their eyes glow.
Man, if only Production IG were animating this.
What do you
I've
think
never
about?
Saying that the idols are the new types.
What do you actually think about the character designs, Abby? Because I'm not actually too hot on them, if I'm honest.
Really?
Let's have a look at them. Let's have a look at them.
It's like there's a couple of guys that were up to no good.
The guy who looks rough.
Like
Started
the-
making trouble in your neighborhood.
Like there's the guy with white hair and the guy with glasses, like who appear to be like senpais or something, look pretty cool. But the actual main dudes, I'm not that big of a fan of.
I like the guy with purple hair, but I think that's just because he looks like
He looks like
Tokia.
Tokia, yeah.
I like the guy with like just straight bowl cut.
He's
he's
the
got something to
Masato of the
prove.
group.
Yeah, shit
got
hair.
something
Shit hair version 2.0.
Redhead, he's there.
He's going
I
to be
think I
best
like-
friend character, definitely.
I like the purple guy. I like
Okay.
the two villains.
Villains.
You
know
cannot
what
be
to-
a musical diva.
I don't know
Are
what
they
to call
villains?
them.
What?
I don't know.
They're gonna be
Enemies?
student council, something or other.
Yeah,
They
probably.
look like senpais to me.
I don't know. I think they look more like the
Unless they
bads.
do that
They
thing
def-
like
they
they
definitely
did in
look
Love
older.
Live.
I don't know, but I like their designs. They're pretty good. I don't know. Maybe it'll win me over because I'm not like because of Utapri. I'm not like yes, I can't wait.
Oh, it's
But-
killed you. It's killed your Bishi hype. That
It
makes
has.
me so sad.
It genuinely has because you have no idea how much I was looking forward to season 2, 3
3.
of Utano Prince Summer after season 2 was so good. And they were like, we're going to focus on Quartet Night for all of the series. Like, it has these odd episodes where they pair up, like, people that you wouldn't expect to be paired up. Like, Tokyo was paired up with Masato.
What?
Which,
I'm trying
it
to...
was this thing called Cross Unit that they were doing.
Not
And
G
they-
Unit.
Would you describe it as a revolution?
Revolution.
It still had Norio Akamoto in it though, so it must have
Yeah.
been pretty good.
Yeah, it did. Apparently, so did Xenoblade Chronicles, because he's in the credits.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, well, I can't
Maybe it
play
was
the
in
Japanese
a
version of
miscellaneous
that game.
side quest.
Nah, he was Mumcar. He was a character called Mumcar.
Ah.
Which I never would have gone, that character looks like he should be voiced by Norio Wakamoto. But, yeah, so basically, Utano Prince Summer Season 3 wasn't very good, and it sort of killed my hype for Bishi shows, but we're going to talk about some more of them anyway.
Speaking of...
Yeah. Speaking of Bishi shows, Dance with Devils. I don't know what to say about this, because I watched I saw the picture and I was like, is this going to be like Diabolic Lovers? I watched the PV and I was like, this is going to be like Diabolic Lovers, and then found out that the original creator created Diabolic Lovers.
Yeah, it's interesting though, because it's not like an adaptation of a visual novel, but it's the rejet of people who make visual novels, and they are just sort of like making this straight to anime.
Yeah.
So at least it's going to be sort of designed to be an anime before something else.
Or it's something that got rejected from being like a game. Like,
Maybe.
Oh, we gotta churn something out. What's that?
Got reject.
What's it called? Dance with Devils. That'll do.
Dance with Devils.
The music in the PV was so good though, because it's just like
Yeah.
Lucifer.
Yeah, I know. It was like all in English, and it's fucking choir of men just singing at me about devils.
It's not gonna be that good though, because none of them work at McDonald's.
It's true. I want it to be good. I'm gonna watch it. I want it to be good, but I don't think it will be. I think it's actually going to be pretty similar to Diabolic Lovers in a lot of ways, which disappoints me, because I really, really don't like Diabolic Lovers. A lot of people know this. I know it has a fan base, and I know that the people who like it will defend it to the death.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, you know, great. If you like, this is probably exciting for people who like Diabolic Lovers. To be honest,
yeah.
It's not looking like it's going to be my kind of thing.
To be honest, Debbie, it says in the synopsis, the anime is a story of Rika being in love and being attracted to demons, as opposed to is a story of, is her name Yui in there? Yeah, it's the story of Yui being bitten and drowned by vampires.
Yep. But I have a little bit of hope, because Tomoko Kamparu is doing the writing for it, and Tomoko Kamparu is my favourite writer. She did Nana, she did Kamigami, she did Utakuri, she did Aoharu Rai, she did a bunch of stuff really that I really, really liked. So.
I like that devils might actually turn out to be a bit nicer than vampires.
Yeah.
Maybe.
As long as it's consensual, I could probably...
Because they're devilishly handsome.
The devil's
I want it to be like... I want it to be like Diabolic Lovers in a way where it has 10-minute episodes, so if it's bad, then I don't have to watch as much of it. But we'll see, I guess. Who else is looking forward to Dance with Devils?
Oh, only if they actually dance.
If there's no dancing...
If it was 10-minute episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let you know the verdict on that one day, I guess. Speaking of Diabolic Lovers...
Yeah!
Diabolic Lovers Season 2 is a thing,
also
and
known
it's
as
called More Blood.
More comma blood.
More Blood.
Which I don't get why there's a comma.
Is like the name of someone, Blood?
More
Blood.
Blood.
I don't know. So as
what
I've
have we got to say
before,
about this?
I really don't like Diabolic Lovers. I think our friend Lou made a video not too long ago about Diabolic Lovers, and he like encapsulates perfectly what is wrong with that show. And this time it looks like they've just gone, I know all these characters are popular, but we're gonna stick Yui in with a bunch of other characters.
I think some of the characters look the same. I think there's some...
I think they've all got a bit of same face going on, but I think they're entirely different characters. Like...
All I'm happy with is that Teddy guy isn't there.
Yeah.
And I don't think guy who won't make you a cup of tea is there.
That guy was the worst. My favourite character from it was the guy who took a bath fully clothed with his headphones in.
Yep.
He was my favourite character.
He was a nutter. I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch this. If it's like, I've got this horrible feeling that it's gonna be like 24 episodes, 20 minutes each, and I'll be like, oh no, I can't do
honest,
this.
As horrible as Diabolic Lovers was, it sort of like adhered to like a morbid curiosity, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't bored, I was just appalled. I was like, what are they doing now?
It's like when you watch something to be outraged.
Like, and I hope Bitch-chan Man is still there.
That
or that
guy.
somebody at least starts calling her Bitch-chan.
It's just like his friend. It's like, oh, you're friends with,
And judging by the PV, like, the frickin' hair game of some of these guys is crazy by comparison to some of the stuff in the first season. Like, this guy's hair just doesn't know what it's doing, it's just everywhere.
Everyone's hair's fading out.
I like some of the designs, and that's the problem, because I'm like, oh man, that's a really pretty design. Oh, the guy's a knob? Oh, okay.
Oh, I hope it still has that background music that's Mamo doing vocal exercises.
Because I quite like the character designs, I've got to be honest. I know a lot of people don't, but...
They're a bit crazy and
I don't
mental
like
and gothic,
some of them.
but it works, I guess.
I don't like some of them, like Teddy Guy.
Teddy Guy.
I hated his design.
He's a weirdo. Teddy.
But like the guy with the red hair, he was really pretty. Subaru, I remember his name because it's the name of the car.
Yeah.
Did anyone watch that Subaru anime?
What? Initial D?
No, there was like... Was
the
it
anime where those girls...
Hokago Player Deaths or something.
Yeah. We talked about it like a season ago.
Yeah, I remember what we're talking about. I never watched it though. Has anyone got anything else to say about Diabolically Lovers? Because I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm done.
It's going to be Diabolically Lovely.
Is it though?
Written,
no.
If it's read backwards, it says Dulb Erum Srevol Kilobade.
If the idea of getting bit by vampires is sexy to you, then Diabolically Lovers is the anime for you.
And you know what? I'll put it out there. If you're a fan of Diabolically Lovers, good for you getting a second season.
Yeah.
Where Kamigami will never get a second season, or apparently the OVA that we were promised, but it's fine. Anyway, moving on to a sequel that I actually don't know anything about. K, Return of Kings.
Mate, have you not watched the PV yet?
No, I've seen the PV.
The PV is fucking amazing! Holy shit!
I saw the PV, and I was like, oh my god. If I didn't know that this was a sequel to K, I would be so interested in watching this.
To be honest, like, K Season 1, with how much it just hammed up and went over the top in how it wanted to be stylish, with its, like, with, like, the kickflip scene, with the dramatic camera motion and the bloody lens flares. And with how completely crazy and over the top this PV is, and the song that plays, I got 80% luck, 20% skill, it's so good.
Are you getting a bit hyped there, Alan?
Yeah, man. Like, I thought K was...
There is no way to watch that PV and get hype. It's just
the PV was so good. It was easily, out of every show this season, the best PV. Like, better than all the shows I'm really excited for. K Season 1...
You're wrong, but okay.
K Season 1 wasn't great, but it had its moments. It was entertaining and silly, and I just think I really want to watch this. Just like, I really wanted them to have just hammed it up even more. I want the lens flares and the dramatic camera angles and the hilarious, like, refraction of colour and ridiculous motion. And it's Gohan, so, like, the backgrounds are amazing. Because that's what Gohans do well. And
I just want to know how it got a second season. It's just like,
I think it's relatively popular.
Can we have a second season?
It must be popular in Japan. This time. Because I've not heard a single person go, you know what, I really liked K.
It was K.
It was K, yeah.
And it's got loads of Bishonen in it, Abby.
I know, I need to watch it because Altair are releasing some K figures.
Yeah, they are.
So I need to watch it at some point. But every time I try and sit down and go, right, I'm going to watch some K, I just want to die every time I do it. I just don't enjoy it at all. So I'm probably going to skip this, I've got to be honest.
Just, like, I wasn't planning on, and then I saw the PV, and I was like, you know what? You sold me. That, like, seriously, like, guys, like, even if you haven't seen the first season of K, just literally watch the PV. It'll make you hype. The PV is an experience in and of itself.
Anyway. Next one. Noragami Arigato. I keep saying Arigato every time I look at it. It looks like Arigato, but that's not what it's called.
Someone's done that on purpose, and I hate them.
Yep.
Fuck you, Bones.
I wonder what Arigato actually means.
I'm gonna look it up.
No idea.
Probably something.
I'm gonna say, did you mean arigato? Damn, I'm saying it wrong now. Damn you, Bones.
So I really
did you
liked...
mean arigato?
I really liked Noragami, but I feel like it's been a really long time since that was a thing. It's been nearly 2 years. And I'm a bit worried that I won't really remember why I liked it so much.
And then you'll watch it and you'll be like, that's why.
Probably, but I'm a little bit concerned.
Why?
I'll put it that way. I'm just concerned that I'm going to be like, oh, I don't really remember the context of this thing. or I don't really remember this character. Like, I remember Yato, I remember his sword boy, and the girl with the tail.
His token Danshi.
His token Danshi, yeah. So I kind of wish, I'm going to combine these two together, I kind of wish the OVA was coming out before, so I could watch that and be like, oh yeah, okay. This is what...
Well, there's an OVA for Season 1. I'm not sure if you've seen that.
No, I don't think I have.
So you can watch that before this airs.
I could do. Probably will forget and just jump into Noragami. Hopefully someone legally streams it this time, though.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Because that didn't happen last time.
Well, I reckon it's got enough popularity now. Like, they weren't expecting this one to be one of the very popular ones. Because didn't it come out in a season with, like, 3 other Bones shows?
Yeah,
it was this and Space Dandy.
Yeah, this and Space Dandy, and then very shortly after we had Chaika and Captain Earth.
Yeah.
But when we were like, oh, Space Dandy's going to be the big one, no one ended up liking Space Dandy, really, and everyone ended up loving Noragami, so...
Because everyone's sort of shields were down, everyone was like getting hyped about Space Dandy, and then this sort of crept into people's agendas and was like, hang about, this is fucking pro. I think this is the show that got Bones back on everyone's agenda.
Yeah.
Well, they did disappear for fucking ages.
Yeah, they disappeared for ages.
A bunch of stuff.
And then they, like, really came back in full force last year, kicking off, and this is kind of the reason why they got so big again, like why people started really taking them seriously again.
You couldn't ignoragami them.
Yeah.
So if you didn't catch what I meant earlier, there's another Noragami OVA coming out in November. Looks like it's going to be a 2-parter. Yeah. Can't really say anything about it because apparently it's for the 2nd season, so I have no idea what's going to happen in it. Can't even speculate.
Can't even speculate.
Anything else to say about Noragami?
Oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to watch it, which is kind of strange. So I really, really did like the first season, but for some reason I'm not, like, gagging to watch more. Like, I think I'm content with what I had. Yeah. So I think I might, like, wait it out and see if the 2nd season is, like, amazing from what I've heard from people or whatever, and then jump into it, because I was alright with... I feel like where the first season wrapped up, I was alright with things. It wasn't, like, conclusive, it didn't finish anything, but I was happy with what I had. Maybe it's just been so long since I watched it, I've forgotten why it's so good, and so I know I need more. Because I know I wanted more when it was over. I know that
maybe you'll watch it at some point and you'll be like, oh yeah. This is what I wanted more.
Because I think like when Space Dandy and this finished, and then Chaika finished, and Chaika got a 2nd season, Space Dandy got a 2nd season, and everyone's like, where's more Noragami? That's the one that needs more. That's the one we want.
No, they got it.
And now we got it, and it should be pretty smoky. So I probably will watch it eventually, but I'm not going to watch it when it's airing. I'll put it like that, I suppose.
I think the one they're airing now, was meant to be like part of season 1, but like they put it into season 2 because it's a big arc. Something like that. That's what I've heard. Because
I guess that would make sense.
They adapted the Bishamon arc,
even though it's a girl.
and that couldn't fit into season 1 or something. I don't know much about Noragami. I just hear things.
It's good. You should give it a watch.
I will. I watched the first episode. I like that. I just didn't want it anymore.
I think the thing that I like about it most is the characters, though, because I really like Yato. I don't like his design that much, but I think Yato's kind of cool. So.
Yeah, he is.
I like how simple it is.
Yeah, but he's wearing fucking cowboy boots with a tracksuit.
Hey, his boots are pro.
And a scarf.
A scarf. He looks dumb.
He's got cool hair. And his sword doesn't have like a handle. It's just kind of it's just wrapped in cloth.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Moving away from Noragato.
Noragato.
And onto a
Nagato. Good segue, Pat. Being the OVA for the disappearance of Nagato Yuki-chan.
Whatever happened with that?
I watched it, and as someone who actually liked Haruhi, I thought it was quite good. I thought, I didn't watch all of it, I haven't finished it yet, but I will finish it at some point. It was just really nice to revisit those characters in a bit of a different setting, for me anyway. I know that everyone was like, but Haruhi season 3? Which, you know, maybe one day, but probably don't hold your breath.
Yeah, unlikely.
It's just if you were a fan of Haruhi and you were like, man, I feel like watching a romantic comedy, this wouldn't be a bad shout.
I don't mind it. I've read a little bit of it and I've watched the series, and I really like the setting of Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya and how they expand it into its own story, and like people can live out their fantasy of Nagato and all that stuff, but it doesn't really go anywhere, if that's too harsh a comment. Like, it's pretty well established that Nagato has a thing for
Kyon.
Oh god, Kyon.
Kyon.
And like, I just feel like they could have made that happen. It's a romantic comedy sort of thing that happens all the time, where it's just like 100 fucking episodes till something happens. But
yeah,
I would have preferred if like they just had like a story based off their romance rather than chasing again.
I just think that as I don't know, if you are a Haruhi fan and you're like, I really don't mind that it's not season 3, watching this wouldn't be the worst thing you could do.
Yeah.
No.
It seemed like the main thing people were put off of was how it looked.
Yeah, it looks entirely different, but I think that's fine because it's set in an alternate universe, you know? I think that's fine. Although Kyon looks fucking nothing like Kyon anymore.
Yeah, that's what I've heard most people complain about. Because, like, you look at Yuki, she looks like Yuki. You look at Haruhi, she looks like Haruhi. But
Ai Hirano was back, though. Can we talk about that?
It's true. It's because she wasn't getting hired by KyoAni.
Yeah.
Like, Ai Hirano's still gotten work. She's just gotten less high-profile work, much less high-profile work since the incident.
Yes.
Of which we do not speak.
Yes. Poor bassist.
Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know if I'm going to watch the OVA or not.
Nifty.
Next. Moving from one thing to an entirely different thing. Kuroko no Basuke Saiko no Presento desu. Which comes out on December 24th, so it's a nice Christmas Eve present for all of people in Japan. And I'm going to be in Japan on Christmas Eve, so maybe I'll go buy it. I probably won't, because Blu-rays are expensive.
Yeah, it comes out with the second Blu-ray box set, I assume.
Probably. So this is an OVA set after the Winter Cup, in which the Generation of Miracles meet up and then have a birthday party for Kuroko, I think.
No, it's that the Generation of Miracles get together to have a game with Kuroko, which clashes with Seirin having a birthday party for Kuroko. So Kuroko's got to be in two places at once.
Is this like a classic sitcom setup? So how is it going to be both there? And he's going to be like rushing between the game and the party. Yeah. And like, Kuroko, why are you so exhausted?
I can't wait.
It's time for cake, and then he's on the court and he's holding the cake and he's like, oh god, I got to pass.
He's like, I've been here all along.
And he passes the cake to someone and like, what's this? And it would be funny. I really want that to happen.
I'm excited for a little bit.
I want it to be a goofy fucking Kuroko thing.
And it will be. I mean, come on. With the premise of it, it sounds hilarious.
It does, actually.
I'm just not sure like what the balance is going to be, because I want some hype in there. Like, this is Generation of Miracles playing together. Like, that could be ridiculous, but it just depends on how much it is of that and how much of it is Kuroko running with cake.
Hasn't said what they're playing though. Are they going to play basketball? Or are they going to play?
Maybe they're just going to play mahjong.
They'll play like table tennis or FIFA.
So yeah, more Kuroko. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, man. Anything that's more Kuroko is golden.
And we are beginning to run out of time, so I'm going to move on to the next thing, which is.
No, we should delay. We need to talk more about other things.
Yeah, let's dial all the way back. Let's talk about Diabolically some more and how that's going to redefine the medium. And
I have places to be in 50 minutes, and we still have another video to film. So.
Oh shit! Let's go.
Okay, so the next thing is my thing of the year, and hopefully it's still showing in cinemas when I'm in Japan, because I will definitely go to see it, which is High Speed Free Starting Days, which is the movie adaptation of the first light novel, I think. So the way that Free has worked is they've brought out a light novel that's been like a prequel, and then they brought out a season of Free. which is set.
I'm holding it up
which is
right
set
now.
much later because they're all like kids in High Speed. And I think this is just an adaptation of the first one. I'm not sure if it goes anywhere near High Speed 2. Which I kind of hope it doesn't, because that means we might get another movie. Yep. And I'm very, 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 very excited about this, because I called the fact that 3 would get a movie fucking ages ago. Like, probably while Eternal Summer was airing. And it's finally getting one, and hopefully it will still be in cinemas around the 18th, 19th of December.
Oh yeah, then it almost certainly will be.
Because then I'm going to go see it, and I'm going to drag Kinross to see it with me, and I'm going to drag Vaughn to see it with me, and Vaughn doesn't know anything about 3 at all, so... No. It's just, my friend who lives in Japan every so often will find Bishonen stuff and take pictures of it, and then send them to me and be like, is this free? And I'm like, no, but it's still good.
And you'll have to have Vaughn next to you, like, whispering in your ear everything they're saying.
Well, what I'm going to do is, before I go to Japan, I'm going to read the translation of High Speed.
Yeah.
I've already read about 3 chapters of it or something, but I'm going to read the translation of it before I go to Japan, so I sort of have an idea of what's happening.
Yeah.
Because my Japanese is not very good, so probably won't understand what's happening. I just want the experience of seeing 3 in a cinema. If you can understand what I mean.
Oh yeah, for Razzle.
Yeah.
And I want to see it now. I want it to be now.
Can I just? Am I the only one who thinks it looks like on the poster that Harry's done a big Trump?
You shut up.
It looks like he's farted. Like, and that's what's elevated his jacket.
And all the seagulls are like,
they're all sort of sitting by his feet, just chilling out. Harry does a big Trump, his jacket goes in the air, and the seagulls are like, oh, Haru!
Haru, you know.
You know?
I can't unsee that
I'm
now.
sorry.
What?
My name is Haruka Nanase, and I just farted.
Pleased to meet you.
I hope there's more English in it. But you know what the sad thing is?
I hope it's got some sweet establishing Australian.
You know what the sad thing is? For you, Alan.
What?
Ray isn't in it.
I know, that's well sad. Isn't it like, I swear only Haru and Makoto are in it?
Haru, Makoto, and Rin. And Nagisa.
Yeah. It's just because when I looked at the, the character listings
the light
and stuff...
novel,
They might do that thing they sometimes do with prequels, where it just like it turns out he was around, but he just was not part of it. You just see him in the background.
I was looking at for it. I literally only for the film. I only saw stuff about Haru and Makoto and a new character.
Which was the new character?
Isn't that like the one that was always there? But like they.
I'm just curious as to what he looked like, because I feel like he might be a character from High Speed 2. Let's have a Google. I want to have a Google.
He's like in the PVs and stuff. It's Shina Asahi and Kirishima Ikuya, 2 new characters, and then Haru and Makoto.
Kirishima what?
Kirishima Ikuya.
Oh, Ikuya's from High Speed 2, so I guess we won't get 2 movies.
Unless this is literally just an adaptation of High Speed 2.
That'd be really weird, though.
Yeah.
But then, like, it's High Speed 3 starting days. What about ending days? Can't just have a
Right, I'm just gonna double check to see if...
It's Eternal Summer. It lasts forever.
Yeah, he's a first-year junior high student who debuted in the 2nd volume of the light novel High Speed.
Yeah, because like... in any of the promotional stuff in all of it, I don't see anyone from the main group other than Haru and Makoto. So I'd be willing to guess that they're the only 2 that are going to be in it. Because I mean, I'd be
surprised if Rin wasn't somewhere, because Rin's really popular.
Well, it's just like if they were in it, they would show us because more people will watch it. Like if like people would only watch 3 for one of them for like their husband or whatever, and it's not in it. People would potentially not watch the film.
Could you imagine someone doing that, though? Just watching for their husband?
Well, I wouldn't be going to a cinema in Japan to go and see it if Haru wasn't the main character of the show.
Yeah.
Haru's, like, main thing is just, hi guys, alright, I'm off. You don't see.
But I'm really interested to see Ikuya because I always thought, like, when I saw images of Ikuya,
yeah,
I wonder if he's gonna show up, like, be a cameo appearance in Eternal Summer, and then Kisame was there instead.
Yeah. Just with starting days, if they do bring in Ikuya, I'm wondering if that's just like a big fuck you to him in like the series because no one ever mentions him. It's just like it's weird to bring him in now.
I seem to think that
everyone's just forgotten him.
I seem to have this idea that him and Haru don't get on.
No, Sasuke 2.0.
I think it's going to end with...
Yeah, pretty much. Or maybe I'm confusing him with
Sasuke,
because I'm pretty sure Sasuke debuted in High Speed 2 as well. But we'll see. I'm very excited though. I'm going to buy the limited edition Japanese Blu-ray, whatever. Expensive edition.
Because I mean, for you, no matter what characters are in it, Haru is definitely in it, so it's already like 10 out of 10.
That and I fucking love Free, so
yeah, you do.
I'm really happy that it's getting a movie because it's not getting another season.
Hey man, it might. National stage.
Yeah.
I like how everyone's like,
World
man,
stage.
KyoAni, they milk at everything that they do, but they never make more than a second season of something that's really popular.
Yeah.
I
mean, like two like one core seasons in a film is not milking at all.
Yeah, but then everyone was like, oh man, they're milking K-On!
Well, they what, 2 seasons in a film? Again, that's not milking.
Oh man, they're milking Haruhi.
2 seasons in a film.
Yeah, exactly. You seeing a pattern here? So yes, I'm glad that we could end on something good.
Can't even help it. People want to see more.
Yeah.
Supply and demand, yo.
What happened? Why is this video half the length of the first one?
Because Gundam.
Because we talked about Gundam.
And also, I have to be somewhere in 40 minutes, so...
Well...
We've got 40 minutes.
Are you done talking about Free?
So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching the video. Everyone's really surprised that I didn't talk about Free for a bunch longer. So... First of all, if you haven't seen the first part...
to talk about Free.
I should have said this at the beginning of the video. If you haven't seen the first part, go on over to BakaShift's channel, where the first part will already be uploaded. But if you are watching this on the day that it is released, there won't be a video on Pat's channel until tomorrow. But you can go over to Pat's channel and subscribe to him, and then you'll get a notification when Part 3 of Team BakaShift comes out. Alright, that was exhausting.
Yeah, it was.
So thank you for joining me, guys.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
Anytime.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Bye.
That video ended with high speed.